Hi, my name is Gabby and welcome back to another episode of Home Wrecked. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make your own fall fairy garden. With this, supplies are unlimited. You can use anything that you have, things you find outside, leaves, acorns, plants, stones, whatever you have. Today we're going to be using a stone, some acorns, leaves, and string just to make a really simple fairy garden that you can put outside your favorite tree at your house, in your parks for other people to see, or wherever you'd like. So let's get started. Here I found some acorns that I plan on painting and using as jack-o'-lanterns. I also found a top that I plan on using for a little light fixture, and then I also gathered some leaves from a plant that I found. Next I am taking a rock that I found and painting it with an orange tempera paint. I'm going to do a couple different layers of this to ensure that it looks as thick as possible, as dark as possible. I'm adding a little bit of texture with the brush to kind of give it that wooden door look. Next I'm bringing in the rest of my supplies. Again, I'm using a tempera paint. I'm grabbing my acorns and painting them orange to make my jack-o'-lanterns. Doing that with both of them. I found that only one coat of paint works just fine for this. Next, after the paint is dry, I'm going in with my second color, a yellow, making some details on the door. I'm just adding some yellow lines down the middle. They don't have to be perfect. I think that it's almost cuter when it looks a little messy. And then I'm going in with the Sharpie to add the final details like the doorknob and outlining those panels that I put on the door. I'm going to use the Sharpie again to then make the faces on my jack-o'-lanterns. Here I am taking a piece of string and I am going to start tying the leaves together onto the string. The leaves I chose were a little brittle, so it might be easier to almost poke a hole in them to begin with and then continue tying a knot that way onto the leaves. As you can see, my leaf kind of fell apart right there. Almost like dry leaves might be a better option, but I thought that for the fall look, I wanted these green leaves. And now that I'm finishing up, I have my garland all set to go. And now that all my materials are ready, I set up my fairy garden. I added my jack-o'-lanterns and my door, as well as the garland above the door. I just set that on the tree. No need to use anything to keep it up. And then I found a pile of dry leaves that I made a little leaf pile out of. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Home Wrecked. I hope you and your family enjoy these little fairy gardens. Have a wonderful day.